The end of the game, and it's a sad one. I honestly do not know what to say. A lot of talking points for this game, but first of all, I would like to say we have massively improved from last season. What do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I watched the game, and even though I expected us to get like a result in this match, we did so well. A lot of things were good, but there was something missing. But I won't take that away from the coach. I mean, in as much as I criticized the formation and his choice of players in today's game, but then there were moments of brilliance that we did not see last season. Especially from our two number 10, despite the fact that Mbeumo wasn't up to speed, but at least he showed like that form of brilliance
I think
we lacked last season.
I think Mbeumo later grew.
Grew into the game
when he had a more advanced
role to play.
But initially, he didn't have that. I think Dalo was restricting him from playing at his best.
Yes, at his best. And when Ahmad came in, we saw that link up between the two of them. So good game going forward. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing the next fixture, because we last season we were somewhat a threat to the big team.
Last season we were a threat to the big team.
Yes, we were somewhat a threat to the big. But my interest right now is to see how we play against the smaller teams. People that play low blocks, how we'll be able to create chances. I mean, I think that's one of the reasons why we invested so much in our number 10.
Yeah,
like the time in getting Kunha and Mbeumo. So if we can put up this same performance against a low block side, I'm good. Then we're ready for the season. But I can't use this match to judge.
I think Arsenal played low block today. I think so, because they were not that brilliant. Arsenal just sat back.
Even last season, we were also able to peg Man City back. I don't know if you watched our second fixture against Man. We were also able to, we dominated that match, but we did not get results.
It should not be the case.
So if against a low blocked side and our attacking shape is still as we saw it today, then Amorim is good to go for the season. I mean, I'm so encouraged what I saw today. Just that we lacked that killer instinct. We could not bury the game. We could not,
we could not even get a
clear cut chance. Exactly.
So okay, my first question would be how do you think we can improve from this game? Because, like you said, so many things were lacking.
Yeah.
For me now, naturally, from the formation, I was like, why don't you have a striker? Why is he playing the same formation and the same set of players that did not work in the last two preseason matches that we played? And it seemed like we did not have any attacking bites. Why do you start with that same type of formation again? But obviously he had his reason. I think he was probably preparing for Arsenal beforehand. That's why he did that. But right now, we now got a striker. So why didn't he just play a striker? Do you think if we had put a striker, we would have had a different performance?
If you watch the game properly, you see that the formation allowed our players to press, and we were very aggressive in the game, of which I actually loved so much. The likes of Mason Mount did well. He did brilliant in today's game. And you won't take. I think if he had played Šeško, the pressure would have been so much on him. You watched Gyökeres today. The pressure was so much that he did not even know if I have to shoot or if I have to dream ball or pass the ball. The pressure was so much, and I feel Amorim bringing Šeško 70 to something minutes in the game. I think that reduced the pressure on the young player. So moving forward, I feel we'll get Šeško involved in the lineup, but then today's game was good. Mount played brilliantly.
Yeah, Mount was always brilliant for us.
Kunha was I loved the fact that we have a winger, a player who could drive the ball.
Drive as players,
run as. He did that three good times, and he got past those players and created chances for himself and for his teammates. So I think if it continues this way, we're going to have a brilliant season.
Okay, so you are saying we could do better.
Yeah, we could do better.
Even with Šeško or without Šeško.
Without Šeško or with Šeško.
Do you think moving forward we should start our games without a point man in number 9? Or do you think moving forward we should start with Ahmad at the right wing back?
I for one think if we're playing a big side, we could go with this formation because of the fact that we're able to press.
Without a 9?
Yes, without a 9. And just stick with the Kunha and Mbeumo. these players are not even up to their full capacity yet. So
that's true.
I'm intrigued. Like I really want to see what's like when they are like running at players, you know, that they are full speed and full fitness. But against a low block side like all these smaller teams, like we need a number 9, people that can bully
the defenders.
Yeah, because we can't like rely on the likes of Kunwa and Mbeumo to do that. Kunwa and Mbeumo can, you know, create chances for that one number 9 now because he's physically strong. He can wade off defenders and, you know, all this kind of thing. So I think for certain matches we can rely on this lineup, and then for teams where you know that okay, this team will definitely sit back and want Manchester United to attack, we can, you know, go with Šeško as our number 9.
Okay. So what do you think about that's my second question. What do you think about the goal Arsenal scored? so many analysis of it, and even from the studio, on the Premier League studio, they've said Bayinda was too soft and he could have handled the situation better. I feel it was a complicated situation for him.
Yeah.
Because obviously Saliba was leaning onto him and disturbing him and affecting his line of sight. So I think that should count. But obviously it does not count. Do you think we moving forward we should use Bayinda and maybe he should improve and be more strong? Or do you think Onana would have handled that better?
Okay. I don't think I'm here to like lash out on the goalkeeper, because he was brilliant today. You know,
his service was crazy.
We can't take that away from him. He was, even though he didn't have like so much saves to do in today's game, but he was composed, was able to pass the ball. Now, my problem is, if they are going to be allowing such a goal, then what advantage does the goalkeeper have in the box 18? If you can allow your position player to obstruct the goalkeeper and eventually leads to a goal, so what advantage does the goalkeeper have? Because if he attempts to like push Saliba or punch Saliba or does something rash, that's a penalty and misses.
Maybe he attempts to hit the ball and then he hits
Saliba. That's a penalty to Arsenal. So, in as much as we can bash him or lash out at him for the fact that he wasn't dominant enough in his box or didn't take enough control in that box, of that situation, we should also, I think the English officials should give a rule that states, okay, the goalkeeper is allowed to do whatever he wants to do in the box. That way, if such a goal occurs again, then I can call him out and say, okay, you could have just done this, just push Saliba out of the way, and just know that you are protected. But what protection does the goalkeeper have in today's EPL?
I really
EPL matches?
Because I was hoping, and I thought it was a foul.
Exactly, I thought it was a foul too, because he leaned towards the goalkeeper.
Not just once, he kept on disturbing the goalkeeper. And if you don't blow the foul while the ball is played, what do you expect the goalkeeper to do?
Exactly, to do. So I think there should be like a rules that, you know, states. This is so annoying. I'm saying it again. There should be a rule that, you know, states that.
He actually pushed the goalkeeper while he was trying to jump.
So there should be a rule that, okay, as a goalkeeper, as far as you're under your box 18, it is your territory. You can do whatever you want to do. But now a goalkeeper is at a disadvantage, because if he does whatever he wants to do, then the opposition gets a penalty for that. So, and that's not what he wants. Yes, we've had goalkeeping issues for, you know, quite a long time, and I don't want to compare exactly. And I don't want to compare the fact that if Onana was there, he would have saved it or he would have done something. Onana is a blunder himself, so we can't even say if he's going to do something, you know, different from what Bayinda did today.
I don't think Onana would have pulled the performance.
Exactly, I don't think the composure the keeper had was superb. Like, I was impressed. Sometimes I was scared, but he always put those kind of passes off, and I'm like, wow, that's some
and
good.
And all his passes always landed in Manchester United.
Exactly.
Reminded me of the old DA.
Yeah, before he stopped. So all those things, this is like positive on Amorim's side. Should we get a good goalkeeper? Probably. Bayinda, I don't think Bayinda is still you know,
moving forward.
I feel left for me, I feel we should sell Onana and get a Donnarumma or someone like.
Possibly, I don't mind.
Then Bayinda could just be our second choice goalkeeper, and you know that we have like two fantastic goalkeeper. With Onana and Bayinda, I don't really fancy it. But, yeah.
Anyways, that's that. Let's talk about the negatives of this game, I'm sure for every positive there are also
the negatives.
so negatives. We played well and all that. For me now, do you think? For me, I think one of the negatives was we also have expected Arsenal to do this with their corner kick.
Yeah.
So we also have prepared
ahead
to handle it, because that was the first corner of the game, and that was, I think, in the first 20 minutes. So we shouldn't be conceding such goals.
Yeah.
So is this something we need to work on? Because I mean, like I
well,
said, it shouldn't be
I think after the incident that occurred, us, conceding that goal, I think we were pretty solid, because I know that Arsenal had like 2 to 4 corner kicks in the match, and we dealt with that very well. So I think that just occurred because it just happened, But I don't think it's something we should really look at. Our defense was solid today. Our defense was.
Every department just
Our
seemed to
defense
just pull
was.
it off
No,
today.
every department. I still have a problem with my midfield.
Casemiro was great today.
Yes, I'm talking about Bruno Fernandes pairing with Casemiro. It's either you push him forward.
I think it's Bruno Fernandes pairing with anybody. That's the
thing.
problem.
I don't like that.
He cannot
I don't
just
like.
pair with somebody.
He was. I'm not taking anything away from him.
I'm taking something away from him.
He was brilliant. It was brilliant today.
His lazy
but
pass was what led to the corner kick. He's more experienced not to make such passes.
Exactly.
In the box 18.
Exactly.
And keep the defender under
pressure. I have a problem. I have a problem with that. I think that's like the perfect pairing, because Kobe Mino, in as much as
done what Casemiro picked some good passes.
Some
crazy
and some
passes.
tackles. The tackles were impressive. Like, I was impressed with the tackles, and the fact that he was winning tackles, and for his age, kudos, kudos to him. So, but we still need a defensive midfielder.
Yeah, I think we need.
I watched Ugarte come in, and I could not hold it in because I was scared.
I was actually happy he came in, because.
But he did not impress.
He actually did. He did, because he helped.
He did not impress.
He actually
so
helped, because if we had left just Ahmad in that right wing position, we would have suffered.
I don't think for Amorim's system, I don't think Ugarte is suited for Amorim. Did you watch Casemiro in that first half? Everything was under control.
The problem was, if playing Casemiro was what I think, that's what made him not to play Ahmad.
Okay.
Because if he had played Ahmad, that means Casemiro will not have the
legs,
to do all that. Now that he has brought in Ahmad, he needs somebody to cover up for Ahmad in case of any errors.
Yeah.
So it was just a tactical.
So that means we need Baleba, because Ugarte, in as much as I love Ugarte, he does the dirty work.
Yeah, he does the dirty work.
He's like an old.
Some passes,
he's like a traditional defensive midfielder. All they do is win tackles and just clear the danger. Is the defense of threats. But if football has evolved past that, and that's why we need a composed defense. See, this is what Zubimendi did today. I watched, and they said that he made 7 line-breaking passes.
But I told you when we were doing the lineup that Zubimendi is great. Yes, but you didn't believe me.
For a person like me, I love a traditional defensive midfielder.
Well.
But for today's game, the game has evolved so much that we don't even need that. We look past those kind of statistics in today's football, and that is what we need. If we can have like someone that is composed with the ball, like ball resistant and everything, I feel we are good to go. A Watson or a Baleba. Yes, exactly. So we need an addition in the team. The team is good. I loved what I saw today, but we need an addition. Either add a defensive midfielder and a goalkeeper, but we need a defensive midfielder still. Okay,
so I think that's all for negatives. We lost the match. We initially said our prediction was 2-1.
2-1,
in favor of Manchester United. Yeah. But we couldn't get the goal, even though I think we deserved the win.
We deserved it. At least the least we deserved was a draw.
We played so good that.
Wait, so I didn't even
for the lineup that we put
exactly. I did not expect us to even put
everything.
Up this performance.
I was like, man. But then kudos to us now.
Yeah. Kudos to them.
They actually showed that yes, regardless of their bad performance, they can at least pull off some things. They have a backup plan, and their backup plan was set piece.
Well,
and you got them the goal. So
the thing about it is that for 5 years that Arteta has been in Arsenal, is this the best he can pull up? I was scared because I was like, Arteta has been with this team for years. So and Amorim is just starting to get to know the players, new players, integrating them in the team, and the best Arteta could pull off was a corner kick.
Oh, well, it is what it
Like,
is.
It's disappointing.
Is what it is.
Leave the fact they were able to get the win. Yes, they got the win, but is this how they will move forward this season?
Well,
I mean, we expected them to be title contenders, but let's just believe that okay, it's the first match of the season, and it's because they faced off, against a good side.
I mean, they've gotten their bragging rights. We are not going to hear what today.
What's the bragging rights?
They won at Old Trafford now.
When last they win trophy?
It doesn't matter. we can do all that bantering up.
They have their bragging rights. The last time they won a trophy was 5 years ago or so. But Manchester United won a trophy 2 years ago. So
and there was actually a stats put up today where they said Arsenal had not won Premiership, I think from 1998 and 1999.
Yeah.
Then in the fourth year they won. So, I mean, if they go on like this, playing bad and winning matches, I mean, Ferguson did it towards the ending years of his
Exactly, towards the end.
Bad games, but he was winning matches. 2-1, 1-0, faggy time up and down. And he won the EPL trophy.
One thing you fail to realize in that Ferguson team is that his team they were filled with experience.
Yeah, this has nothing. They have experience.
Where is the experience?
Now. 5 years of playing together.
That's the experience. The only experience they have in this team is their defense.
Well,
think about it.
Well, they do. Odegaard is experienced now. I mean, you cannot say he's still a
Odegaard wasn't even in the match.
Saka is experienced by now.
Like
he's no more a child.
The only midfield I could see in Arsenal's midfield was Zubimendi today.
Yeah, Rice
and Odegaard.
I think the rating for all of them should just be poor. I don't know.
Like,
I don't see what they were playing today.
There was the only highlight Arsenal had in this game was the corner kick that led to the goal.
I didn't see what they were playing. They were just so poor.
Ferguson had the experience. He had the players. So he had every liberty to have that scrappy win 1-0, 2-1, and it worked well for him.
So Arsenal cannot pull it off.
I don't think Arsenal can pull it off. It would be a miracle if Arsenal pulls it off. Yes, it would be a miracle if they pull it off. I don't even see them getting a scrappy win against Man City. Oh no, I don't see them doing that. Chelsea that love attacking side, like they like facing attacking side. Like, okay, come at me and I come at you. They like it so well because they see it as a challenge. But Chelsea will run Arsenal over. I'm pretty serious.
It is what it is. Okay. So lastly, before we go, we'll rate the players according to their performance today.
Yeah.
So let's start from, we'll just rate Man United players. I mean, Arsenal for me, they were all poor.
They were poor.
I'm only going to give Califrey a 7 because he scored the goal. Aside that, and Saliba because Saliba
have had they ought to improve in their officiating, because I remember Quinn going down in the box and I'm like, that should be a penalty. Well, Saliba did not get the ball. But I don't think anyone's ready for that conversation.
EPL,
because
there are a lot of things we cannot talk about. So
he did not win the ball and he got the player's leg.
We just leave
the officiating today to me in my books were just not good enough. It was just not so good enough for me.
So anyways, let's go to the rating. Let's start from the keeper, Bayinda. How would you rate him?
Well, apart from the fact that he could not take proper control of his box, which I won't really fault him for that, but his all-round game was solid for me. Yeah. So I'll probably give him a 7.5 over 10. He pulled up a good performance.
I'll leave it at a 7 as well.
Pulled off a good performance today.
He did okay. So let's go to Dalo. How would you rate him?
Dalo is Dalo, so it was solid while he was on the pitch, but moving forward, Dalo offered nothing. Yeah. And that was why I felt Amorim took him out. He offered nothing moving forward.
Yeah, I agree.
And that was why I think he left Mbeumo to continue, because if Dalo was, doing well going forward, I don't think, I think Ahmad would have come in for Mbeumo rather, but I think Amorim needed someone that could, attack and still come back. But Dalo wasn't even doing that. But it was good, but I'll just give him a 6.
Why are we on points today? I'm also going to give him a 6 because he didn't play particularly bad.
To me, he did not.
He
just didn't offer much moving forward.
Next person, Leniero, who played the right center back.
To me, Leniero is the best signing Ineos have made.
Yeah. I agree.
You won't believe Euro is 19 years old.
The best signing,
bro. For that amount,
so far,
I was impressed. His tackling, his vision, the fact that the confidence, exactly.
It's not normal.
All our defenders, I'll give them, but Euro gets a 9 for me. It was solid.
9?
Yes, he was that solid for me. He was that solid. winning tackles, know when to position for an offside trap. You get all this kind of thing. He was pretty. I mean, there was a time the Leeds went forward, and Euro was able to,
just keep the
like,
and just not allow them to do anything.
I was impressed. I think we've signed a gem, man.
Yeah, we have.
For years,
like Him and Heaven, they are just on another level.
Our defense is sorted. If that's the case.
Well, I'll give him an 8. He was solid for me.
It was really solid.
I'll give him an 8. Let's go to the Leeds. Our mad defender.
I can't wait to have Lisandro Martinez back.
Mad defender.
Do you know what it means having Martinez, the Leeds, and Euro your back?
That's sorted. I mean, we are good to go.
I don't have much to say. The Leeds was perfect. I'll give him an 8.5. It was perfect.
I'll leave it at 8. Who was there again?
Luke
Shaw, my man.
When I saw information, I was bashing Amorim because why would you play Luke Shaw?
Of all people,
I rather have Maguire there than Luke Shaw. But Luke Shaw surprised me. Like, I was shocked. He was composed on the ball. He didn't like have that pressure on him. Like,
He didn't play like he was not for a while.
Yeah, he was composed, and I was really impressed. I'll give him like a 7.5.
Well, I'll give Luke Shaw 9 because he
no, it was. I was sincerely. I did not expect to even see Luke Shaw give such a performance.
Yeah,
he really pulled up today.
I'll give him
he pulled up today.
He was okay. So our maestro
Dogu,
how would you rate him?
Dogu was good.
He was. Did you see that shot?
He was good.
I think he's improving. If aspects of his game.
Yes. Now I see that Amorim is working. We've complained about players not improving under managers and stuff that I can see the improvement. Lenny Yoro, Dogu, I can see that.
They are learning.
Yeah, I can see that improvement. Dogu is taking on shots, even though he's not that perfect yet. But start from somewhere.
Was perfect.
Yeah, start from somewhere.
Shoot.
Just start shooting.
Have the confidence
first. Exactly.
One day to enter.
Exactly. As you keep progressing, it's small. You.
So how would you rate him?
I'll give him an 8. Our defenders were solid today.
I'll leave it at 7.5. I don't want to give him a 7 because I think he was okay.
Yeah, he did perfectly well.
A 7.5.
Yeah.
Now let's go to our midfield. Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes. How would you rate Casemiro?
I for one, I don't like Bruno Fernandes playing as a deep line midfielder.
Yeah.
I rather have him put forward and but the midfield today was solid. Casemiro won us a lot of tackles. Like, do you know what it means when your defensive midfielder is winning you tackles and
he pushed the ball forward? Which is
what we actually need from the Manchester United team, midfield per se. So I'm impressed. I'm going to give Casemiro an 8.5. Okay. And why I'm doing that is because his age. He's old, and at his age, he's still pulling up this kind of performance. Then that is crazy.
So 8.5.
8.5. Then Bruno, I give Bruno a 7.
Ooh.
I give him a 7.
I'll give Casemiro an 8. I'll also give Bruno an 8. I'm giving Bruno an 8 because he should be mature enough not to make such passes that will lead to the opposition's advantage.
Yeah.
You should mature enough to sometimes just pull off the ball. There's no need in being majestic about some things.
Yeah.
And we fans, we have complained so much about how Bruno makes passes that lead to goal every time. We've complained over and over again. Bruno does this, Bruno does that. And then you see it's in live match. He's doing it again and you're like, guy, you are not even helping your defense at all.
I just feel Bruno is going to play that position most times this season.
Yeah.
But anyhow, we'll survive. But
so I'll leave it at 8 for me. So Mbeumo, how do you rate Mbeumo?
Mbeumo came into this game very late. He was late bloomer.
Seriously, that's the word, late bloomer.
Because the early period of this game, Mbeumo wasn't in the game.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Probably is link up with Dalo in that right
player you need.
In that right. No, when
defender to
yeah. But when Ahmad came on, we saw progression in his game.
Yeah,
he improved in his game. So I feel going forward, like a lot of things to look at this season, a lot of things to look forward to. I feel Mbeumo will do so well this season for Manchester United.
So how do you rate him?
It's his first match. No, not first competitive match for Manchester United. I'll give him a 7.
I'll give him a
the fact that I started very late.
6.5. because he bloomed very late. Really late bloomer. So, to the man of the hour for me, Kunha, how would you rate him?
Kunha was solid. I'll give him a 9, like a 9 out of 10.
I agree with you.
He was like I saw
everything
good
for us.
Yeah. I saw things that I know that okay, the likes of Garnacho, Rashford, they were not giving us this thing. Do you know what it means when a player is beating his opponent? We've missed that confidently. We've missed that for so long. Driving at the players, running at the players,
beating them while running.
You get. We've missed, and we didn't have this with Garnacho. What we had with Garnacho was he gets the ball, he runs to the byline, and then look for how he will cut back. And no, so and I'm just so impressed. I'm happy. Like moving forward, like I know that a lot of things will work out for this team. Like so a whole lot of things. I'll give Kunha a 9.
And then
Mason Mount,
really
Mason Mount, yeah, Mason Mount was brilliant. He pressed. He was composed. I'll give him a 7.5. He was composed.
I will give Mason an 8. So I will just give him an 8. So
it was impressive. I was impressed with Mason Mount's performance.
I think moving forward, I wouldn't want to rate the bench. I just want to rate the starting lineup because I mean, those are the people that are geared up and hit the match running. So we'll leave it there. I think we've covered everything.
Yeah, we have.
I really hope we improve on this performance.
I think we'll improve on this performance. The performance was good. In my books, it was good, but
we didn't get the results, but the performance was just great.
Yeah.
So I hope the players are not down. I hope they are not destabilized.
I don't think they'll be destabilized. I don't think they'll be disappointed.
I mean, we even saw the applause the whole fans gave to them. Yeah. Whilst they walked around the field to show that this
is progression. This is progression.
Very well.
Last season, despite the fact that we were able to hold Arsenal back last season, we defended most times in that match. Like, let's just say we're the Arsenal in today's game. Last season. We're the Arsenal in last season's match. So, I saw a lot of progression. Like, we dominated, we got the ball, we controlled the midfield. Like, a lot of positive for the team. I just hope the performance does not drop. Instead, it increases and there are a lot of improvements moving forward.
All right. That's all right. So, I mean, we have everything sorted. I hope we really, really do improve, like you've said.
Yeah.
I want the best for Amorim. I want the best for all the players.
I just want the coach to
succeed. I really want them to just succeed, especially Amorim. I really want him to succeed because I can see how much work he has put into these players. We didn't expect the performance from Luke Shaw.
No, we didn't.
Euro. Even buying that, I did not even expect.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of composed. Even after conceding that goal,
there's a new feeling around Old Trafford. You can see it. Yeah. Even with the players, you can see it. So, I mean, moving forward, we should be getting more.
I'm still anticipating us to make the top 4 this season. Like
the top 4 this season.
Yes.
Anyways, I will still leave you out to anticipation and I will still stick to mine, which is.
I'm still anticipating Manchester United to make top 4 this season.
I'll still leave it at top 6 because I don't want to put pressure on them.
These
are early days.
Playing for Manchester United is pressure alone.
I know, but these are early days. Let's not
I still expect them to make top 4. With what I saw today, it was a good performance. I just hope it carries on like this, or just keeps progressing like this.
Okay, so that's been that. I've been Fred, and this is Fred Unified. This is Fresh FC, the biggest Manchester United page ever. Please like, please share, please follow. And please leave your comments in the comment section. Peace.